Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we went scouting to find a star system and a planet to set up shop to begin building our first actual Dyson Sphere. And so we ended up here at the Zeta Lyrae system on the third planet, and this is where we have set up for the moment. We've got our logistics stations in here, bringing in all the various components that I believe we are going to need to begin assembling and launching the various components of the sphere. So we need to actually set the thing up and figure out exactly how much we're going to need, and then begin assembling. So, set up this shell here. What we're eventually going to do. And I've done some research to increase the amount of space that we have to work with. Still need to run that tech a few more times to finish it off, but for the moment we have something to work with. So, we need to put together a plan of construction for the first kind of stage of construction, and then start filling it in. And I think I know what I need to do here. Mess with this a little bit. But let's see. So we have these things align. Node, build a frame, geodesic. Build plan shell. I think we're going to go geodesic. Straight lines. Let's see, if we were to do something like this. It kind of curves on its own a little bit. We'll stick with the geodesic, I think, rather than the curves. So, I guess I am going to kind of follow this pattern a little bit. I know that you can kind of freehand stuff a bit, but for our first one, I think I'm going to keep it simple. Three, four, five, six. Alright, so yeah, we'll set up on, we'll just follow the same pattern, pentagons and triangles. sure that I keep everything all lined up. All right, same down here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's that. These nodes are too far apart. Interesting. Where's the midpoint? There? Yeah, we can't go down here, so we got this. And we'll need to do the same here. And hopefully I can just eyeball the centers. That's not quite, I don't think. All these lines, it's starting to get a little bit confusing. Okay, there we are. Now, connecting these mid nodes is too far apart, right? Yes. But what if I were to do this. Yeah, I think that works. Gotta get it to where all the stuff in the background isn't getting in my way visually. Oop. That one not lined up correctly. Okay. So that's the framework. And then I think we need to do this for the actual shell. What is and is not filled in? Okay. There. That will be it. Up. We're missing a spot. We're missing a spot. All right. So it doesn't tell me. Does it tell me how much of what I need to build this? It doesn't seem to. At least not where I can see it. Alright, well. Let's just start putting together what we're going to need to build these things. So, we need to make small carrier rockets. Right? Which, that's going to need quantum chips. It's going to need fuel rods. It's going to need components, Dyson Sphere components, which are going to need these and these. So I think one of the first and easiest things to make is going to be the solar sails. And we know how to make those. And it looks like we're going to need a lot of processors too. I'd like to make one a second. So we're going to scale that. I don't know if we're going to be able to supply enough materials to make one per second. But we'll see. Alright, so if we're going to make 1 per second of these, we need 2 per second of these, which means we're going to need 6 per second solar sails. Which means we're going to need 3 per second of these guys. Okay, so 3 per second of those guys means we are going to need 6 per second prisms and 3 per second of these, which we're going to do 4 per second of those, 6 per second of these. All right. So, circuit boards. Let's get those set up here. 2 assembly machines. Making circuit boards. All right, what? Where do I want to do that? Probably down here. I think we're going to go this way, because there's a lot of open space there once we fill in all this water. So, we're going to go this way. And we're going to use the, the setup that we've done a bunch. Yep, set up a production line. Throw the output into a box. And I think I'm going to use these. Give me good coverage. Alright, so this is going to need copper, and it's going to need iron. Copper and iron, I believe, coming out of the center. Yes. Now, do I want to run those into boxes and then use the boxes? I don't think that's going to be necessary. I don't think that's going to be necessary, because I don't think there are very many different production lines. So I'll just use... Let's use this. That's going to be copper. Mm-hmm. That's going to be iron. Oh, right, and then with the outputs. There we go. Alright, so that should cover 4 per second of the circuit boards. We only need 3 per second. We're going to need 6 per second prisms. So let's do that. That might actually get in the way, but we'll move it if we need to. So for 6 per second prisms, we're going to need, let's see, it's 2 seconds to make 2, so that's actually 1 per second. So we'll need 6. Yep, 6 of them. 1 input, 1 output. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and where was the glass? There's the glass. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so remembering that I can actually set that up as I'm building it. Alright, and now I can make the 3 per second photon combiners, which is going to require 9 assembly machines. Make the photon combiners. You kind of are in the way. Let me disconnect that temporarily. We're going to need to fill in all this water. Fortunately, it's not a ton of water. And this is the wrong type of belts. Fortunately, that's an easy fix. And actually, we're probably going to need this stacked at least 2 high. Yep. So we're going to need those for a couple of other things. You are making the photon combiners using the prisms and the circuit boards. And we need 9 of those. So we need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, perfect. Now, I want to use one of these. To cover that connection. Well, they really do take up a lot of space. Let's do this, actually. Let's put them in the line. Yeah, there you go. Put it there. Oh, no, we're gonna need that space for belts. I think we can probably work around it there. And then over here, put it there. And that should keep everybody covered. Alright, so now that we have the photon combiners, we can make solar sails at our rate of, what, 6 per second, right? Because we're making 3 per second of those. We can make 6 per second of these. Which means we are going to need 12. 12 assemblers to make 6 per second. 2 inputs. Yep, 2 inputs. All right, so 12 of those means we need 11 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is being 1, 2. Oh, we got a little bit of a gap here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I'll probably just throw a pole in there just to cover that one. All right, so we need a photon combiners. And then we need the graphene, right? Graphene is coming from you. Okay. No, you are warpers. You are graphene. There we go. All right, so there we go. Solar sails. All right, so I think the next thing we're going to make is our 6 per second of frame material, which is just going to require all raw resources. But we are at the end of the episode, so we'll stop here and we'll work on that next time. So for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.